Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you're just joining, make sure you scalp that like button. Drop a G in the chat. Mark's about to open in 1 minute here. Oh, 1 second here, actually. Let's make some bamboo. Sorry for the late start. I was messaging TPT. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to see if I can log in TradeAway and NinjaTrader at the same time, so I can get you the capture. I can't give you the capture. I can't like show you how many how much money I have in my accounts. I can't show you my thresholds on my TradeAway accounts. So unfortunate. That's what I'm trying to get to you guys, but I am getting an error when I try to log into TradeAway here because of this, because multiple login sessions with NinjaTrader and TradeAway. We had news this morning, I believe. Let's see. It was JOLTS job. Oh, actually, it's at 10 o'clock, and JOLTS job opening may move the markets. It may move the markets. It might. It just might. I'm not sure. Five minutes of gap above here. It might fill, it might not. Yesterday we had an absolute like trash day. It actually ended up being a complete doji day. At the end of the day, we got some crazy movement, which would have been nice to trade, but also after an entire day of just this was like the opening session, absolute doo-doo caca, and then after a little bit, finally started to move a little bit. Top left of your screen, you can see where we're at on our accounts. We are up $9,531, and we're waiting for our first payout. So basically, what I'm trying to do is I have 2 more days left, 2 more trading days that I need to trade on these accounts. So what I'm just trying to do, I'm just trying to make a $100 scalp here, and hopefully with a $100 scalp, I can just pass these accounts. Apex considers a $100 scalp not a flipping day, right? If you make $100 or more, it's not considered flipping, so that's what I'm going for. I'm just trying to make $100 today. Like, I think at this point, I'm pretty much trying to just get the payouts. I don't think there's much reason to risk anything here. So just try to get the payouts, and once I get payouts, then I'll start to trade again on these Apex accounts. And a big reason why I can do that is because I have a 150K Pro Plus account with TPT, which we'll jump to once we just make a quick scalp here. I just want an okay trade here just to make, I'm going to try to make 10 points to make $200 just because I feel like that's a proper risk for the Nascraq. We're right at this trend line, so you got to be careful here. You can't just willy-nilly just go long, in my opinion. Plus, we're like in a kind of a channel, so it can get knocked back down here. Can't just willy-nilly go long. If you went willy-nilly, went long here, you're sweating and you're dead. If you just went long right there. So you got to still pick and choose your scalps here. Even though I'm just looking for 10 points, you got to really pick and choose here still. Albert ML, good morning. Rohan, good morning. Lee A, good morning. Blue Steel, welcome. Washi Train, welcome guys. Joffrey Bomb basically. Come on, what's the delay? It seems quite a lot. It's about 3-second delay. If you have a longer than 3-second delay, make sure you watch in 2x speed. Right? Make sure the live button is red and watch in 2x speed. That is the best way to get to the closest you can to stream. That's a second entry long coming off our trend line and 20 EMA. I mean, if we trap here, I gotta try, nah. I gotta try if we trap here. Are we gonna trap here? Trapping? Just looking for 10 points on a trap. Very small amount of bamboo I'm trying to make here. Ooh, trap fails. Sick. Very sick. Trap's failing. Should I reverse it? I should reverse it, to be honest. Oh, wow. Good thing I could have came out break even. I don't know. I think we're good here. Just looking for 10 points. Can't get that 10 points. All right, there it is. $200. So it's pretty much one scalp now on the Apex accounts, and it's $200. It's $100 more than I need, but I mean I think 10 points is a fine amount of money to make on these accounts or on the Nascraq. Which means, pandas, we're going straight to it. What can I say, pandas? Going straight to it. TPT Pro Plus accounts. Here we go. All right. TPT Pro Plus accounts. Yesterday on stream, we were like negative 600. After stream, I finally caught a nice trade, and I was able to make like on the day 1400. So we're actually ended up quite green yesterday on these accounts. I wish I could show you the account, like the account balance, but I cannot. Like I don't have a, I can't show the trade of 8. I can't show the trade of 8 dashboard because you can't log in trade of 8 and in trader at the same time, which is just weird because I was able to do that earlier, but I can't do it now, so just strange. All right, we got the Pro Plus accounts. Every dollar counts here. If you guys don't know, Pro Plus accounts you can withdraw in one day. Currently, I'm negative 727 on these accounts. Negative 727, but the moment I can go positive, I can withdraw. But at the same time, that may not be the best strategy because you can withdraw within one day, but at the same time, if you don't have enough buffer, you can put yourself in a bad position. Right? You can put yourself in a really bad position with the accounts because that means you can bust them quite quickly. We're getting another bounce off our trend line here and 20 EMA, second to short. Looking for a new low here. Let's see if we get it. Currently looks okay. Strong bear bars here. Strong bear bar. Looking for a new low. If we can get the new low, that'd be great. Easy peasy. Up 379. Like this is the time I really want to make like a solid, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000. Like it doesn't matter how much money I make on these accounts. Right? There's no consistency rules when it comes to TPT. So one day I can make 5,000, next day I can make 100, but no matter what, I can just withdraw on the same day. So it doesn't really matter how much money I make, which is like weird thing about Apex, right? Like you can come to a point where you're making too much money, and it's a bad thing for you because now you're making it that much harder to withdraw because of the consistency rules. But basically there's a 30% consistency rule with Apex. So without any consistency rules, you really can make as much. I can make $100,000 today. if I could, I can make $100,000 today and withdraw it. Like there's no limit at this point. Plus, I'm trading their actual live accounts. Like this is their actual live accounts. Like it's like their real money. Why they would trust me with their real money, I do not know. But that is currently the situation, and that means like any dollar I make, they also make money, right? So they're actually in a place where if I make $100,000, it's good for them because that means that they also they're taking 10% of that 100,000. So they're making money. If I'm making money, they're making money at this point, which is great for them. So it's a business model that actually works. But the question is like, can I make like decent money here? This is absolute just ridiculous price action right now. It's getting really choppy. Just try to go for a fail second entry long here. Don't mind the background noise. It's a background track I have just so I can like stay tilted. It's like the Hulk. You know, what's the secret of like turning to the Hulk? The secret is I'm always angry. Well, here, when it comes to trading, I'm always tilted. If you're always tilted, then you can't get tilted by the market. Think about it. Just think about it. If you're always tilted, you can't get tilted by the market. Okay, that trap fails and actually ends up reversing here pretty strong. The reason why I took that trap is because we had the OI pattern here on the 2500 tick. I thought we'd make a 1-to-1. We're not even close. We're not even close to that 1-to-1. But we got a second entry short coming here. Wow. Yeah, so those who took that out, that inside bar here just got blasted, unfortunately. But I tried to take advantage of the fact that I thought that inside bar would keep pushing down. So I took the small little risk trade here, a really small risk here, and it's all good. Luis, good morning. Tate, good morning. That was a great line in the film. How does it go? I butchered it. Hulk, I'm always angry. What's the actual like? What's the context and everything? What does he say? Quote. This is not helpful. Why is it so hard to find this? That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. All right, let's try. Fill the gap here. Ooh. It's a big risk, which I don't like about this trade. Ends up being a big risk trade here. But it's a second entry long, completely overlapping bars here. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, the risk is not too big. It's not too crazy. I've seen crazier. Let's just say that. But I think we're going to hit like this. We're trying to fill the gap here. It's in a good position here to fill the gap. We got news at 10 as well. After this trade, I may just hang out until news. If we get a higher low, I'll also enter again long, right? Lean into your mistakes. If we get a higher low, I'm going to enter again. Okay, traps. But higher low, I'm ready. I'm absolutely ready to go long again here. It's kind of pulling back a little further than I would like. So I don't know if I would want this still. Yeah, this is pulling back way further than I like. But this could scale in here. Let's try. Still above the 20 MA. Still above the 20 MA here. Oh, it looks like I got hit. Doesn't matter, right? Because creates an expanding pattern here, which is great. You know, I love expanding patterns, but makes a higher high, lower low. Oh, now we're down 307. It's never easy. It's never easy. I'm going to just hang out until news. I thought we were going to hit the previous day's close. We got a nice setup to it. And unfortunately, we couldn't even make a new high after this break. So, I mean, it's just the name of the game right now. It's just the market's absolutely just filthy. Market's absolutely filthy right now. 2,500 tick trap. Maybe interested in this trade. Maybe interested in this trade. Again, the risk is huge on this trade. Darn it, but it's so close to a clear target here. I gotta try. I gotta try here. Silly looking trade, but I'll try. Maybe I'll go with 2 here. I'll go with 2. I would like it to pop up here. This is the time it needs to happen. At least to hit the previous day's close. If it just reverses here and slams down here, it's going to be a big pain for me. Big pain for me, but this trade just makes so much sense. Fail second entry short here. Coming up. And key areas here. Gap to fill on the 5-minute chart. I just think there's a lot going for this. We'll see. The only problem with this trade is the risk is quite large, about 30 points. Okay. Lifting up. That's a good signal or a good trigger bar for me. Trying to hit the previous day's close here. I want more than this for sure on this kind of setup. I want more than this. I want to at least hit the previous day's close. If it can't hit this, then I mean this trade's not even worth. I'd rather actually just take the loss here. If it can't even hit, if we do hit this target, do I want a little bit more? The amount of risk I'm taking, I do want a little bit more here. I can take my risk off here actually. Right, I could just completely take my risk off here. And then we're just riding this up. We're riding this up and okay, I'll take my 25 points. Easy peasy. I took that 25 points off fast because it happened quick, right? Like when you can guarantee 25 points, I kind of just I kind of like it just to take it. And it's kind of my first trade. Plus news is about to happen in about 15 minutes. I think we're just going to chill here a little bit. I think we're going to hang out here a little bit. I could have held a runner, but it's all good. This way I guarantee, ooh, that's a strong bull bar ending on its high. Most likely follow through. Maybe I should have held on to a runner here. Maybe at least traded the 1-to-1 when I saw a good bar like this. Maybe at least get to the 1-to-1. One thing I didn't like was how this looks like, right? This is not very strong. This looks very choppy, very sus. In fact, I'm kind of glad I just took my profits here. It's reversing here. Limit order market starting to come up. In fact, if anything, I can rebuy here. If I rebuy anywhere beneath this where I took my profits, it's actually I'm in a better position, right? If I bought anywhere here, it was better. Okay, make the 1-to-1. Beautiful. Just nice to know it was a good trade. Could have had my runner. Maybe I should keep my runner. Maybe that was my mistake. I had two anyways. Might as well have ran one. I feel the gap on the 5-minute chart. That's what you're thinking here. Strong bull bar ending on its high. And you're like almost guaranteed to fill this gap at this point. I almost just buy here, no? Just buy to fill that gap. It's like 3 points of free money. Should I just buy here? Just buy here. Buy here. Just buying here to try to fill the gap. Like free money, no? This is not free money. This is not free money. And next reversal here. Is it not free money? A next reversal up. Is nothing free in the market? This is not free money and next reversal up. Am I fooling myself? Oh my goodness. I thought it was free money. It doesn't look too free to me. I'm risking a lot here now just to make a little bit of money here. We'll scale in twice. How about that? Right, we got the 20 EMA still to protect us. All right, hopefully it fills a gap here. I don't know. Hopefully it fills a gap here. I can protect my profits I want, but it's actually not that much risk. It's almost 1-to-1 here. Touch. Wow, okay. Easy peasy. I guess it was free money. The 5-minute filling the gap here. We're just so close to it. Lots of momentum. Just went long. Just went long. I mean, when you see it go up, you go long. What can I say? It's that easy, pandas. It's that easy. Up 1,000 pandas. Hey, we are finally positive on these accounts. I love it. Let's wait to news. We got 10 minutes of news. I think we want almost some volatility come from the news. But gap is filled, so almost like no unfinished business here, right? There was kind of unfinished business on that gap. This can reverse now, and I mean, what's my daily chart looking like? Doji bar, like a complete doji bar, but it's a trap. Weekly bar, super strong bull bar. Oh, this like pops up even further. Got a little volatility there out of nowhere. OI pattern breaks to the downside. The OI pattern could be a little bearish here. I don't know. You gotta wait though. If you want to go short, I think you gotta wait till it trades underneath the 20 MA and does a couple legs underneath it, so you can get some pivots to make a trend, right? To make a channel. If you don't have that, then you're banking on like a big major reversal essentially, and those are low probability. But if you get a good setup off a nice resistance, that could be like the trade really for the whole year. That's all you need to do. So right now I'm up $1,000 on the account. I'm up $382. So that means that I can withdraw $382 today if I just stop trading. But you gotta understand there is a trailing threshold with the Pro Plus account. It's kind of weird, right? I'm not exactly quite sure how they do everything, but from my understanding, how the Pro Plus account works is that, so I have a trailing threshold, but at the same time, I have $5,000 locked up with TPT. So to turn to Pro Plus, you need to make $5,000 or more. I ended up turning my Pro account to Pro Plus because in one single day I made $20,000 on this one account, and they said that okay, there's a circuit breaker for them. If you make $20,000, they automatically turn you to Pro Plus, and that locks up that $5,000. And basically what they do is they lock up $5,000. They give you a better split. And you basically, I waited 2 weeks to get my Pro Plus account. Now we're finally got the Pro Plus account. We're finally trading it. And so here we are. But the problem is this, that even with the Pro Plus account, you can withdraw in one day. Like there's no limits. I don't even need a safety net to withdraw. But it makes sense to have a safety net because they give you a trailing threshold. If they didn't give me a trailing threshold, then I'll start withdrawing now. But because I get a trailing threshold on top of the $5,000 that are locked up, it makes me have to make my own safety net. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna get these accounts to 5,000, and then from there I'm gonna trade. I'm gonna try to trade more aggressive because now my my threshold turns static, which is what I need. Which is what I needed to do. The big question I have is this. Let's say I turn to static threshold and then I hit the threshold. What happens next? My accounts, I assume, will get busted. But then what happens to that $5,000 that are locked up with TPT? Do they automatically just release that to me saying, hey, like you hit your trailing threshold, but we still have this $5,000. Here it is. Like, is that how it happens? That's what I'm assuming it's going to happen. But that's like, I mean, that's kind of nice where you still save that $5,000. But essentially what they want you to do is have a $10,000 threshold on your accounts. I mean, it's quite a lot. I mean, it makes sense, but it's kind of a lot. Like if you're really trading real money, that's kind of how much threshold you want per contract. Believe it or not, you need $10,000 per contract. Believe it or not. You need $10,000 per contract. That's the recommended amount. Having $10,000 of threshold, and it really depends on how big you trade. So, like, as in like how big your risk reward is. Like they say that you shouldn't risk more than 2% on any trade. The reason why that $10,000 comes in play is because your average risk, at least for me, is about $200. Nowadays, a little bit more because the ATR is big. This is why I use the 500 tick chart, because the 500 tick chart candles are smaller. They're quicker, but smaller. In a sense, because they're smaller, it's actually better because my risk is smaller. So the risk for me, I want to risk about 10 points on the Nascraq, which is $200. And so $200 is 2% of what number? Well, it's 10,000. So you can have you're only risking 2% of your account at any trade, if you have a $10,000 threshold with one contract. But I probably will trade more than one contract. I probably, if I see a really good setup, I might trade a lot. I don't know. You can trade up to 15 contracts and no consistency rules. I can trade 15 contracts whenever I want. And if I get, let's say if I get lucky, if I get lucky, or if my analysis is super accurate, let's say, then I can make some serious bamboo. 15 contracts we're talking about. No consistency rules. But in a sense, Pro Plus account, like I'm trading this like real money at this point. Like, so I don't know if I would really do that for real money. It's kind of funny because now that there's no consistency rules, but the fact that it's real money, it is making me apply my own consistency rules. It's kind of weird, you know? It's making me be more conservative when there's no rules. It's weird. I think partly it's because it took so long to get these accounts. Time is money. And because of that much time that it took just to get these Pro Plus accounts, it feels like these accounts are very valuable. And so I want to make sure these Pro Plus accounts last. Like I want this Pro Plus account to last for a long time. If I can. As long as I can. Basically, essentially I never want to bust them. If I can help it. And sometimes I think about copying these accounts with my Apex accounts, but the problem with that is this is live, right? This is actual live data. Like my orders actually go into the market. It's not sim trading, right? When you go to Tradeovate, you have to go to the live section, not sim trading. You have to go to the live trading section. And my orders are going into the books, and so that can mess up the trading with the sim accounts with the other like Apex accounts, because the fills might not be the same, so the trade copier could get a little funky. We do have news coming up real soon. Good morning, pandas. I'm Baba Money. We're at $1,000 on our TPT accounts. We already traded our Apex accounts. We got a $200 scalp, and we're happy with that. We'll move on. High or low here? Not really interested in this. I don't think this is tier 1 news, the JOLTS job openings, but just to be safe, I'm not going to trade 1 minute before and after. Can you trade news with these accounts? I don't think you can. Let me see. I think the rules are exactly the same. I believe the rules are exactly the same, but let me check here. List below are the rules that are applicable for the Pro Plus accounts. The trader must only trade approved instruments during trading hours. Okay, can't do much about that. That's just locked in. Right. It's there's limits on the application for that. The trader must not allow their account balance to reach or exceed the maximum intraday trailing drawdown limit, including open positions. Okay. To maintain a Pro Plus account active, the trader must trade at least once per calendar week. Easy peasy. The trader is not allowed to trade during limit up or limit down periods. Any trades that are open during these times will be closed at the limit up and down price, and all orders will be invalid. Whether they have been filled or not, all profits from these trades will be forfeited. The relevant price limits can be found here. Interesting. Okay. I hope they give you like an email or something telling you when that actually happens. Or some sort of notification. News about 30 seconds. Get ready, pandas. News rule. All proposals must have no positions and orders 1 minute before, during, and after the news events that follows. FOMC meeting minutes. These occur Wednesday. Okay. Non-farm payroll. Oh, that's considered big news for them. And CPI numbers. So the NFP is a big news according to TPT. There's a JOLTS job openings right there. Just jolting the market like a defibrillator here. Wow. Confused. The market's confused. Just wait for this to resolve itself. Okay. Cool. So yeah, same rules. No news trading. I wasn't surprised about that. But I'm actually was a little surprised that the NFP is actually considered tier 1 news, which is great. That means more news create volatility for the market for us. What's going on here? What are we trying to do? We've got an OI pattern now. Second entry long. 2500 tick chart. If this is off our trend line? Nah. It's close though. It's not off our trend line, but it's close. It is off a 20 EMA. OI pattern. OI pattern. OII pattern actually breaks to the upside. Nice. 5-minute charts chilling. Absolutely just chilling here. OII pattern here. OII. If I knew it was OI, I might have went long there. This is sus. I don't know. I don't know. Big risk trade. Strong bull or any on its high. 2500 tick chart. Nice entry bar, right? Strong bull bar any on its high. That's kind of what you want to see. Kind of always in long, right, with some follow through. I want to see how this candle finishes though. That's going to be important. If this candle finishes strong bull bar, then maybe I might just jump in for a scalp, quick scalp. Okay, gotta let the bar finish. Okay. High or low. The news I don't think really helped very much. We're still pretty much in this range, right? We're in this range now. No matter what you say, 2 legs, up, down, it's trading range. So we are absolutely in a trading range. Will the trading range last? This question. It looks bullish on the 2500 tick chart. Nice strong bull bar on the 2500 tick. 2 strong bull bars in a row could mean that it could turn always in long. You might just want to go long here. I'm obviously not, because I feel like we're at the top of a trading range right now. Okay, feels like I'm just short. Top of a trading range. You could bank on a breakout here. It's risky. It's not really close to any support, right? If you want to go long, you prefer the support. Like if this setup happened like closer to the 20 MA, I'd be more interested. But I've got an OI pattern, right? Actually, this is an IOI pattern here. Okay, pops to the upside a little bit. Let's see if it breaks out. There it is. Pops up, really pops up. Breaking out a little bit here. On the 5-minute, if we close above this pivot high, maybe interested going long. Right, if we close above this pivot high, maybe interested going long, but honestly, it's a bit confusing to me. Right, it kind of breaks up, but it looks like it's failing now. I don't know. Confusing. The main reason why it's confusing is because we're at the top of a trading range. Okay. Nice strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. Curious to see what happens here. Nice strong bull bar, 5-minute chart. Looks like we're gonna follow through on that strong bull bar. Maybe always in long, right? Nice breakout right now. Really nice breakout bar on the 2500 tick chart. I should just buy here, to be honest. Should just buy anywhere, everywhere. That's what I was thinking on the 5-minute. If we close above this pivot, I was thinking about going long, but it didn't close above that pivot, so it made me hesitate. But hey, for those who took the risk, congratulations. For those who took the risk, congratulations. High or low? Right, for all first entries here. If I could like even make a channel here, I don't even know how to chart this because it's kind of awkward looking to me. Right, we have this like spike in channel and then it breaks the upside. So it's a little awkward to chart this. And I don't know. It just looks awkward to chart this. I could try Big Mama here, but you would want a small pullback. You would want some consolidation before taking Big Mama here. It's kind of overextended in my opinion. Right? And when it's overextended, people tend to take profits. Right? Especially at major resistances like the previous day's high. Currently this is a previous week's high. Going back above it. Okay, looks good. So far yesterday, we tried multiple times to break above the previous week's high. Tried here. Overnight, we tried here. Now we're trying again here. Third time, trying to break the previous week's high. Third time's a charm, is it? We'll find out. Good morning, man. Hey, make sure you scalp that like button. Also, drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. I'd love to see where you guys are. Who's here, who's not. I'd love to see who's here, who's not. TPT Pro Plus accounts, pandas. That's what we're trading here. These are absolutely amazing. Literally, I can withdraw this $1,000 today if I wanted to. I could withdraw this $1,000 today if I wanted to. All right, second entry long. It's not pretty, but it's definitely there. It's not pretty, but it's there. This is my way to get in on this uptrend. Okay. Attempt. Let's see. It's not pretty, but it's there at least. It's an opportunity. Still second entry long off the 20 EMA now. But the fact that it's bouncing off the previous week's high here makes this a little bit sus. We'll try anyways, and I might reverse it. We'll see. I usually don't reverse my trades, but this one I might reverse. It's a good looking signal bar. Strong uptrend, 20 EMA. Second entry long. Doesn't even trigger. This is your new signal bar. Doesn't look as good. That's your new signal bar. Doesn't look as good. All right. I mean, this is weird. Signal bar is getting worse and worse. Signal bar is getting worse and worse. Actually, that's not that bad of a signal bar right there. I'm so confused. All right, this. I'll take the reversal here. Okay, I said I'll reverse it, and here I am reversing it. And it's like every time I reverse it, for some reason, it doesn't go in my favor. Every time I reverse it, it doesn't go in my favor. I don't know why. That's why it's like I'm very picky with my reversals. But here, coming off the previous week's high, potential big reversal here. And we could really push down. You want to make at least a 1-to-1. If you can't make the 1-to-1, then forget about it. It looked promising for a decent reversal, but now it's popping back up. You gotta let it cook. You gotta let this cook. And you take the hit. Okay, the 1-to-1 was made. I could take my risk off here, and I may protect this profits if it reverses back up one. If it reverses back up, I'm going to take my profits here because a 1-to-1 was made. I'm definitely going to take it on the 1-to-2, right? Like, no matter what, I want to take profits at the 1-to-2. I'm going to take some profits here. One contract profit here at the 1-to-1 if it reverses. All right. Almost makes a 1-to-2. Doesn't quite get there. What can you do about it? Like, that's the thing about trading. It has to hit exactly. You can't hit it around. It actually has to hit it. Yeah, it missed it by like a tick, but that's the name of the game, right? Even if you miss it by a tick, I mean that's what it is. Like you can't get close. It actually has to hit your targets. Again, miss it by a tick. Okay, we hit the 1-to-2. No matter what, I'm taking profits at the 1-to-2. It's just that's what Al Brooks says, right? You gotta take profits at 1-to-2, no matter what. At least one. At least some of your. If this could be an all-day downtrend, we hopefully we can capture it. Also, remember, we do have a trailing threshold. I forgot. Maybe I should just take out here. That's a bad thing about trailing thresholds is that this is actually bad if you make a lot of money and it reverses and takes you up break even. Right? Coming up break even is not a good thing here. So this is all trailing threshold I lost. I didn't do that well. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, it's gonna take me out break even. Darn. So I lost some trailing threshold there. I kind of forgot. I lost $465 of trailing threshold, which is a shame, right? Because that's actually a lot, right? That's like half a grand of threshold lost just because it's a trailing threshold. I forget. I gotta just keep scalping up all the way up. I gotta keep scalping all the way up. That's rookie mistake there. I thought Al Brooks said you're risking all your profits for that one tick TP. He might have said that. I think you're talking about Mac from Pat's price action trading system. I think you're getting them confused. That's not Outbrooks. That's Mac from price action trading system. Risk all your profits for 1 point. That is a sham. Do not risk 1 point. Don't risk 4 times your profit target. That 1 to 2 was made perfectly, and it bounced off of that 1 to 2. Beautiful trade. OI pattern on the 5-minute chart. Is it worth taking here in the OI pattern? I could try, especially with a trap here. Trap is actually looking really juicy here. I'll try. Looking really juicy here. It's almost perfect timing. Whoa, that's a bad signal bar for a trap. All right. No longer interested in a trap. It is what it is. It was going to trigger both the inside bar OI pattern on a 5-minute and that trap, and looked like it did want to make a new high. Second entry long now. 2500 tick chart. That's what we have. Second entry long, just like right here, second entry long. Right, here's your first pullback, first entry, second pullback. We call this a second entry. Pause back up. Now we have the same thing. We call it also A, B, C pattern, much easier to say. 5-minute OI pattern breaks to the downside here. Could be interesting, not sure. What's happening here? I think I'll take a second entry long on the 2500 tick if I get it. Because I'll also trigger the trap on the 5-minute chart. There's a lot of confluence there. But who knows? This could be setting up for an almighty reversal. Like a reversal you haven't seen in a long time. This might be setting up for it. Interestingly, how high did this go? You know what? That's crazy. If I had my original stop loss, I still would be in this trade. I would still be in that trade on my original stop. Whoa! What was that? Whoa! Okay. I was not ready for that. Failed second entry long, 2500 tick. I gotta try if it gives it to me. If this triggers, I gotta try. Coming off a major resistance. Failed second entry long. If it gives it to me, I'm going to try. Only problem is the 20 EMA is rising up. Which means that this could be bullish. Very interesting. I mean, if it's above the 20 EMA, I'm not going to take it. But if it triggers here, I'm more interested. That was wild. There was like some wild price action. It actually triggers the second entry long way up here. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy if you ask me. Feels like it's short here. Pops up. Could be a nice move up. Could be a nice move up. I'm a little bit confused, to be honest. But this could be a nice move up. Okay. Nice move up it is. Nice move up it isn't. What in the world is happening, my friends? Pandas, what in the world? Not thinking that trap is above the 20 MA. Right, it's above the 20 MA. I'm not taking the trap. Could be a really good reversal, though. Could be a really good one. Could be a nasty reversal here. But it's above the 20 MA, so I cannot take it, right? For the risk of it finding support here, I cannot take this trade. But it could be a nasty reversal. Like an amazing reversal. But this red flag, like, I pretty much don't trade on the wrong side of the 20 EMA. Like if I'm trying to go short, I want to be beneath the 20 EMA. Here, this trigger is above the 20 EMA, not much room to it. And the main reason why is because the 20 EMA is a strong support. It's a very strong support. So, unfortunately, if it does reverse strong here, I'm just gonna miss it. Like there's no other option for me. I'm just gonna miss it. There's nothing else I can do here. And this might be a prime reason why you do not take the traps. Well, this might be a prime reason why you do take the traps above the 20 EMA, regardless. It is what it is. It's also an OI pattern. I mean, it's just risky. I just feel like there's better trades for me. There's better trades out there, in my opinion. Actually, what's our trend line look like now? If we have a trend line here to here. Okay, now we're beneath this trend line. Interesting. Okay, strong bear bar and with a little bit of follow through right away. Immediate follow through after that bear bar closes. Market's waiting for some signal to go short. Some confirmation. That might have been it right there. Yeah, I was thinking that was it, right? They went always in short the moment that bar closed and just sold it off. They were waiting for that. That was their confirmation. Maybe a close beneath the 20 EMA. Maybe a close beneath this trend line. That's what they were waiting for. So they're waiting for something, and that was it for them, in my opinion. But again, I just cannot go short when the short trade triggers above the 20 EMA like this. Too hard for me to take that trade. And it saved me. It saved me a couple times. There's a lot of times I miss trades, but it saved me a couple times. So to me, those saves are worth it. We're up 1.3K, pandas. That's beautiful. And these are TPT Plus accounts. TPT Pro Plus accounts. So that means you can withdraw these at 90-10 split, which is nice. The 90-10 split is way better than 80-20 split. 80-20 split is literally you save double the money. Right? The split is double. The commission is like half. Basically half the commission, you can say. But sounding double is better, right? The 80-20 split commission is double the commission of the 90-10 split. It's the difference between 80% off and 90% off when it comes to Apex. Think about it. Everyone goes crazy on the 90% off. No one goes crazy over the 80% off. Same idea. Big push down. Strong bear bar. Ending on its low, but guess what? Gets bought up. Limit orders. Limit order galore right here. It's more shenanigans in my opinion. It's confusing. $20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Someone got a 2.5 million payout from Apex. That's the dream. 2.5 million. That's the dream, pandas. If you can get 2.5 million, let's get a couple of those. What would it take to get a $2.5 million payout? What would it take? That's crazy. I'm guessing 20 accounts. It'd be 20 accounts. That means $125,000 per account was withdrew. Whoa. Pulling out $125,000 per account? But to make $125 per account, that means that they have to have the consistency rule as well. A consistency rule. That means they're making like $37,000 per day. I mean, that's legit trading if you can do that. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. I mean, it's like if you're making $37,000 per day, kudos to them. Jeez. I mean, that's not an easy task. To be able to make $37,000 per day is difficult. It's quite difficult. Or let's say they can't make more than 37,000. They can maybe make let's say they can make 15K a day. Even that's amazing. 15K a day, right? If they did 8 trading days. Yeah, that's like one day max you can hit 37K. But if you want to like spread it out throughout the 8 days, if they got it in 8 days, maybe they didn't get it in 8 days. Maybe it took them 30 days. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how long it took them to get to that payout. But the weird thing is that like, why would you wait, right? So you're thinking like they did it in 8 days because if they didn't do it in 8 days, that's kind of foolish on them because they should just keep withdrawing, right? Like there's no reason to wait till you have 2.5 million to withdraw. You might as well withdraw as quick as you can. So that's what I'm thinking. Like it probably took 8 days to do it because there was a lawsuit on one for about 3 million pounds. Someone else got paid 2 million both in this month. I was slightly worried that we're gonna find support 20 EMA and also this trend line. But ultimately, like I said, this could be a huge trade. This fails like entry long. Unfortunately, it happens above the 20 EMA, so I couldn't take it, could not partake. But it is moving down, and I think it's time we look for a downtrend. Right now that we're beneath the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, I'm like all eyes on a short trade here. Andrew Hamil living in San Antonio, Texas. That's a very specific YouTube name. It makes me feel like this is not Andrew Hamil living in San Antonio, Texas. I feel like it's someone else pretending to be Andrew Hamil. What a specific name. It's like bye bye money living in payout city. This is grinding. Might as well be on grinder here. Might as well be on grinder because this is just grinding. No diddy. Second entry short. Spike channel, second entry short coming out of channel. This could be a little tricky, and it's a lot of chop. Honestly, I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about this trade. Second entry short here. It's just a little bit confusing to me, and potentially coming off of support. I just don't know. I don't know. Bad signal bar. I just don't know. I feel more comfortable taking the fail second entry short here, but all right, pops up. Anyways, we don't get the setup, so nothing to even, no decisions need to be made there, right? Which is kind of nice when it comes to trading. You have to make a decision. Eases the mental capital, right? There's no decisions to be made here. Maybe it feels like I just short now, if we get it, but it has to happen soon. It has to happen like now. It has to happen like right now if we're gonna get it. If it doesn't happen here, like forget it. We could hit our heads right on top of this channel as well. Could lead to an undershoot and overshoot. So there could be worth the risk if we take a fail second entry short here. Could be maybe worth the risk here. Quite a strong bear bar. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it here. I certainly don't love it. I don't know if there's enough room to top of this trading range or this channel, which is actually trading range but tilted, right? That's what channels are, trading ranges, but they are tilted. All right. Looking to still go short here, but not a good setup. You want one more high before you go short. Could be worth still taking here. It feels like I just short. Almost looks better. Let me try. Now we have a little more room to top of the channel. Let me try here actually. A little more room to top of the channel. Let's see if we get something here. If it makes a new low here, I'm no longer interested. Right, it's just pushing too many times down. If this trap fails, I'll let it go. I'm not going to reverse it. This is a little too confusing for me. Okay, it pops up. Only reason I'm taking this trade is because now we have enough room to top of this channel. Almost making a one-to-one basically here. Okay, I cannot make this a limit order market. This cannot turn to a limit order market here. If there's a limit order market, I'm dead. Taking my risk off. If this reverses here, I'm no longer interested. I mean, it's basically a limit order market. Yeah, basically turned to a limit order market. So I'm just, if I get stopped out, I get stopped out. No harm done. No harm done. Just all opportunity here. All opportunity. That's all it is. Make a little bamboo. Top of the channel. Let's get out of it. Let's get out at the top of the channel. There it is. Easy peasy. In fact, creating an overshoot now. Undershoot to overshoot. I really like that trade because I took my risk off quick. So I was risking nothing. It's just at that point how much money I wanted to make. I kind of like that. I like that situation. Who is Andrew Hamil? He's a rapper. Look him up online. Look him up online. You'll find out who he is. This is a shout out to Andrew Hamil, living in San Antonio, Texas. Look him up on YouTube. You're going to be shocked who he is. Who is Andrew Hamil? There's only one way to find out. In fact, Who here knows who Andrew Hamil is? Only the true ones know who Andrew Hamil is. Oh, is it Hamill? Super Middle Eastern. Andrew Hamill. Does anyone know who Andrew Hamill is? Andrew Hamill. I just saw the double L's and I just decided to make the extend the I to make it Hamil. Andrew Hamil. This ends up being an excellent trade. I was a little worried hitting the top of this channel, so I just took my profits there, but I don't know how much longer I've held it. Maybe I could just ran it. But again, we're on we have trailing threshold, so it's not like I can really risk swinging here. So before swinging, I'm gonna wait like till I get static thresholds. I'm quite a bit away from the static threshold. I'm about 4,000 away. I still need to make $4,000 in order to get the static threshold, which I need to make 3,500. 3,500 away from static threshold. And once I get static threshold, then we can crank these. We can really crank them. We can run things as much as we want. If you don't know who Andrew Hamill is, then why aren't you looking him up? That's the biggest question of the day. If you don't know who he is, why aren't you finding out right now? That's the question of the day. The question of the day is not if this is gonna break out of this trading range or not. It looks bullish, right? 5-minute charts bouncing up to 20 EMA here. Strong bull bars. Right, this pullback is a little deep. I think I'd feel comfortable with a higher low. Something like this, just a higher low to really push off and break the previous day's high. That's kind of what I would like to see. Let's see if we get it. Five-minute strong bull bar could also be a good scalp here. Ends up being an excellent trade to go long. Jeez, I wish I had a runner now. Runner with a tight stop. The only problem is you got a big down, big up could turn to a trading range, but I don't know. If the 5-minute closes, let's see. I mean, if it closes above this pivot, that would be the ultimate. It won't get there though. I doubt it. If we close above this line, I'd be more interested. Right above this body here. I want to close above it. If it can't, it feels like people are taking profits here now at a trading range of some sort. Let's get one more trade in. I love that. Let's end up a nice solid 2K day today. That'd be great. I can't believe Andrew Hamill decided to join our channel. I mean, what? It's an honor. It's an honor. If you don't know who he is, look him up. All right. Okay. Okay. It's too trickly for me. Too grindy for me. Nothing I love here. If I could have a channel, I mean, it would look like this, and it just doesn't look pretty. That's like the best channel I can make for this, essentially. And it doesn't look pretty. Feels more trading rangey than anything. Right, the 5 minute. Instead of being able to break out, it is, you know, people are taking profits here instead of breaking out. Higher low, I'll be interested. If we get a higher low here, I'll be more interested in going long. On the 5 minute chart. ATR on the 500 tick chart is 11. Pretty small, to be honest. ATR on the 2500 tick chart, 29, less than 30. Almost like, if you like believe it or not, the 2500 tick chart is actually how the 500 tick chart looked like when tariff madness was going on. Every candle on the 500 tick chart was like 20 plus points. Yeah, strong move back down. Right, 5 minute getting knocked down. Limit order market, 2500 tick chart. Like this is the most limit of limits you can get. Just straight up no wick, just sold right when the bar opened. This makes me feel like a lot of the bulls are out now. Lower high. Could be somewhat bearish here. Lower high is not good enough for me though. It has to be a fail second entry long at least. But even then, I mean, did it really come off any type of resistance? Not really. I don't know. Sit on my pause here. I want a good trade. I want a really good trade here. I wouldn't be surprised if it does come back down because it feels like trading range type situation. Big up, big down, big up. Right? That usually means trading range. So like lots of reversals. Lots of reversals, like expect them. Feels like entry long. I don't love it. But aesthetically looks great. That's exactly how you want a second feels like entry long to look. I don't like being in I don't like to take a trade and feeling like, ugh, fine, I'll take it. Right, that's not the feeling you want. Like when you want to enter trade, you want to be like, yeah, I've been waiting for that for a long time. A very long time. Not like, fine, I'll take it. You don't want that. That's not the attitude you want. That means something's wrong, right? Like instinctively, you know something's wrong with this trade. At least for me. Strong bull bar ending on tie. Am I still looking to go short here? Feels even more yuck. Feels even more yuck to try to go short here. Super strong bull bar ending on a tie. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I didn't like it in the first place. I'm out, break even essentially on that trade. We're gonna take on the failed trap here. Let's see if we can how high we can fly. How high can we fly? How high can we fly? Not very high, apparently. Apparently we can't fly very high. Failed trap. Try to take the reversal on that. Hmm. $2K day today. I love it. I absolutely love the 2K day today. Why not? And that's with commissions. There's something cheeky that just happened here. We came back to retest. It takes your runners out, right? It takes all your runners out, and then it goes back up. This happens so many times, time and time again. I'm going to try to take advantage of it this time. All right. Maybe last trade of the stream. Let's see if we can fly here. Let's see if we can make this fly. You want this to fly high to the sky? You can't deny. Oh, eye pattern's looking weird now. I don't know what's happening here. It's a little bit sus. Oh, eye pattern now. Breaks to the downside. That's fine. No harm done. I think we can get a good trade here, pandas. I think we can get a really good trade here. Can I get the timing right is a question. Can I absolutely get the timing right here? I'm worried to go long because the 5-minute looks like people keep taking profits on this line here. We have not yet been able to close above this line. I mean, if we double bottom off there, I'm going long. All right, pandas. I'll see you guys on the other side. Never mind. I thought micro double bottom there. All right, this is pushing down very hard, as you can see. Solid $2,000 day today. I'll take it. Don't forget, these are TPT Pro Plus accounts. That means I could withdraw his money today with a 90-10 split. I can withdraw this money. No consistency rules. Oh, man. If you're going to bounce like that, this is a tough one. We're loving the previous week's close. We just keep going in and out and in and out of it today. Today may not be the day we really make a move. Let's see here. I wanted to make a trade on Bitcoin. Oh, interesting. All right. More confusion happening here. Mm. I'll take it. How many points was that? 20-point trade. It's a trap on the 5-minute chart. I did not like 1, 2, 3, 4 overlapping bars in a row. So I'm just scalping it as quick as I can. There's probably more room to go up. But also, I cannot swing trade with these accounts yet, right? Because my trading threshold is still active. I need to turn to a static threshold before I can really start swinging. Otherwise, I'll probably swing this to break the previous day's high. I probably will try to have swung it to there. You didn't hear the sound? What? Oh, you're right. Oh, no. I hate when this happens. What about now? Let's go. Easy peasy. Appreciate that. Good looking out. Another big pop up. I mean, should I take Big Mama here? Is it calling my name? Is Big Mama calling my name here? Full port 15 contracts. Shall we try? 50. Should we just risk all of today's profits on this next trade on Big Mama? Should I? I'm going to risk all today's profits on this next trade. Get ready. What in the world? What's going on? What's up with all my things? Sorry about that. What's happening here? Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. What instrument is this? This is NQ. This is absolutely the NQ here. Okay, I took my profits here. I'm not too sad about the profits I took. Actually, not too bad. Not too shabby. Kind of reversing now. I mean, if it takes me a break even, I probably wouldn't hold it beyond this. But this is like one attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts to break the previous week's high. How many times can we do this? When will it actually successfully break the previous week's high and stay above it? This is a Nascraq. We call it Nascraq. It's the NQ. Nasdaq futures. Every dollar that you make here is 20. It's 20 leverage. 20 leverage. 20x leverage. So every dollar you make on the Nascraq, you're making $20. 20x leverage. Absolutely incredible. Disgusting product. I'm talking about $19,000 product. You're leveraged 20 times. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine how much money that is? $2,500 tick trap. We got a trap trade, 2,500 tick chart. Man, I might as well take it here. Thoughts and prayers, pandas. We're going for it. All the marbles right here, baby. 6 contracts. All the marbles. One trade. Here we go. I like a second entry long here if we can get it. 6 contracts, pandas. Let's get it. Outside bar reversal, I wouldn't. I do not want the outside bar reversal. Ah, creates the outside bar reversal. It is what it is. I'll just let it play out. I don't like outside bar reversals. I don't know if Big Mama's worth it here. It looks choppy. Is Big Mama worth it in this context? Is Big Mama worth it here? I don't think I take Big Mama. I think there's better trades. It's just too much. Like $2,800 on a day is pretty nice, to be honest. $2,800 a day is pretty good. Not too shabby, if you ask me. And these are TPT accounts, which are way more valuable than Apex accounts. Apex accounts, you got to trade 8 days. You got to have a 30% consistency rule. You have a contract consistency rule. You got a lot of things like that make it difficult to trade. So the value of these accounts are way more because you can withdraw one day and you have no consistency rules. You can trade as many contracts as you want, whenever you want. You can trade one contract, one trade. You can trade 15 contracts next trade. The max contracts you can trade on the 150K accounts, which is this is 15. So trade 15 contracts right now if we wanted to. High or low here. Good signal bar. Doesn't touch 20 EMA though. Okay, sitting on your pause still here. Maybe a second entry long might be good. No second entry long for you. The market says no second entry long for you. We're gonna create this hidden second entry long here instead. Almost. I'm glad I didn't take that failed second entry short now. Quite glad. Right, that's why outside bar reversals, gotta stay away from them. Right, the outside bar reversals what killed you here on that trade. Big push down. 5 minutes, still trading range. I mean, we can come back all the way down here, to be honest. Like, we can come all the way back down here, to be honest, on a day like today. All right, feels like entry long. Could be a potential good trade here. I think it had enough chances to really push up. It failed to do so, essentially. Failed trap on the higher time frames. The only question is, can we get an entry? That's actually the hard part at this point. Can we actually get an entry here? I feel quite bearish right now. I feel like it's quite bearish right now. Like, I almost want to just go short on the break of this candle. Even better if the fails. Oh, I gotta try. Ah, this looks juicy to me, pandas. This looks really juicy to me. A plus setup, maybe. A plus setup. It's quite a lot of risk. Now it's a bad signal bar. A plus turning just to a B plus maybe now. Bad signal bar. Maybe bear trap here. in this trade. Thinking it's going to come back to the previous week's low. Seems like a good spot. Might have bounced off the 20 EMA on the 2500 tick chart. I'm going to let this cook, pandas. I think I'm going to let this cook a little bit here. We haven't had a loss in a while. So it's okay if I lose, I lose. Yeah, I lose here. I'll lose this trade. All good. I thought it was a really good setup. Fail second energy long. Coming off the 20 EMA. Clear target beneath here. And 2500 tick chart, 20 EMA ends up being a strong support, causing this to come right back up. It tricked me. It really did trick me. We lost some pretty bad. We lost about $1,000 worth of threshold there, which is a shame. Darn shame. That trap fails. Makes me want to go long now. Right, that's a really good looking trap too, and it fails right there. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Potential another trap here. Now it's expanding, right? Higher highs, lower lows. Very confusing here. All right, we'll take one more trade. If we lose here, we lose. It is what it is. But now we got about $1,000 of threshold we can play with, so we can swing that $1,000. We can swing up to 1,000 here. High or low? Not strong enough for me to really want to enter long here. I mean, it feels like I just short. Best setup you can imagine. That's what I'm thinking. Still staying underneath the 20 MA on the 500 tick chart. Confusing. The 5-minute trading range is quite large. We come back down here. Come back down to the bottom trading range. 3 pushes up here. Oof. Now we're popping up. Higher low. Strong bull bar ending on top. Fails like I just short. We're going to take the same trade as here, but now going long. And it'll be the last trade of the stream. It will be. Strong bull bar ending on high. Limit order market. Rearing its ugly head here. Don't like that. You don't like to see strong bull bars with absolutely no follow through. You don't like to see that. I thought that was a good trade. I thought it was worth it. Very worth that trade in my opinion. Let's see if we get a... I mean, this almost looks like a bear flag now. Almost looks like a bear flag now. What can I say? Could be a decent short actually here. Almost like a bear flag looking for a new low. I already got burned on the short here. I don't know if I want to take this short as well. It looks like a bear. I mean, it looks kind of bearish. I don't know. It really looks like a bear flag.
Trap.
Really looks like a bear flag to me. Regardless, we're taking this trade. And the last trade of the stream. Feels like I just short if it does trigger this. Ooh, closes beneath here. Could be the sign that the bears were waiting for to go short. Right, this bear bar could be what they were waiting for. It might be a flush down here. It might be a nice flush down back to the bottom. Back to the previous week's close. Only problem is I already got burned going short once. I don't know if I want to go short again. Still feel that burn. Still feeling that burn. All right, fair enough. Thought we had a setup here, but it looks like a bear flag, and like I think it will just end up becoming a bear flag. Kind of strong bear bar ending on its low. I'd be interested in a lower high at this point. If we get a lower high, I'd be interested. Easy target here. Darn. That trap was a little too early. Ends up being the second entry short that really makes the move down to where I want it to go. Tricky. Really tricky, right? Really nice looking trap trade, in fact. Like, that is a nice looking trade. Goodness gracious. That's a nice looking trade. The second entry short ends up being the one that gets us back to the previous week's low. Or previous week's close. Darn it, pandas. I mean, that's hard. That's hard to predict that was going to happen. But it is what it is, right? You don't always get it. You don't always win. I do want one more trade here if I can get it, but now that we're like in this balance area, I don't know if it's gonna come anytime soon. Like, we can just bounce around here for a long time. We can bounce around here for a long time. Okay. Feels like inching long. I guess I'll look for that on the 2500 tick. I don't know if we're gonna get it though. Lower high here. Could be first entries all the way down. We might not get any entries on a downtrend. Maybe measure move made already here. Measure move close. Not quite yet, but close to being made here. Measure move. On this down move here. Lower high. Up 2K, but I feel like I'm losing today. I'm up 2K, but I feel like I'm losing because that last trade I lost. Up 2K, but I feel like I'm losing, you know what I mean? I want to take one more trade here. I think I have one more in me. And then we'll call it a day. We'll call it a day here. I have a certain setup I'm waiting for. Fail second entry long, 2500 tick chart. 2500 tick chart. Fail second entry long. We got A, B, C. Second entry long triggers and reverses. This is what I'm looking for right now. Question is, will I get the setup? I might as well wait for it. Might as well wait for it. I have one more trade in me. Might as well wait for the best, absolute best setup here, if I can find it. The moment this trap triggers. Hidden second entry short. I think I'm still waiting, sitting on my pause here. I want the absolute best setup, which is a fail second entry long on the 2500 tick. Are we going to get it? I have no clue. But I can surely wait a little bit longer here. Okay, interesting. All right, balancing off the 240 SMA. Makes a new low here. Finally makes that 1-to-1, right? The mark. What am I saying? The measure move. Making that measure move from this high to this low. Right, you find the lowest point of the first leg down, then find the highest point of the pullback and make a measure move there. This is what I was saying. I wanted a short trade, but I didn't think the market was going to give us the setup that I wanted. Unfortunately, didn't give it to me. But we're flushing now. The move might be done already. I don't know if I can find the move again. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Darn. And there's a hidden second just short here, which is nasty. Right, hidden second just short. If it was just a regular second just short, I might have taken it, but man, hidden second just short. Disgusting. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for here now. That was kind of the move I was looking for, but I didn't get the setup for it. Might have to just let it go. Might have to end the stream here. Lower high. That's the bottom of the channel. Like I'm having FOMO now, trying to enter this downtrend, and I don't like to be in a place of FOMO. I want to jump in short, but now it's like FOMO trades. Like I just want to go short on anything. That's a first entry there. Not the best setup, right bottom of the channel. Could act as support, but like in me, I'm like I want to go short anyways, just because I'm so FOMO'd. I'm so FOMO'd in this. Okay. Another. First entry. Another first entry here. I'm FOMO'd out of my mind. Let's get it. It's a low probability trade, one contract. Small risk as well. Okay, no longer interested in that. A strong bear bar ending on its low 5-minute chart. Closing beneath the 20 EMA. I'm looking to go short here now because of that. Alright, that short fails. Good thing I skipped. Also 5-minute. Limit order market just bought up. Strong bear bar bought up. All bulls waiting there. Previous week's close. Previous day's close. They're all waiting there. For some odd reason. Nah, I'm skipping it. It's a good signal bar, but I'm skipping this trade. Could be a decent move down, though. Second entry short would be my better setup. Fail second entry long on the 2500 tick chart. Still viable, in my opinion. Could be a strong move down. I'm still waiting for a big flush here. I want to partake, but I need a setup. Give me a setup, and I'll partake. Second entry short, maybe here. Like, you're in a situation where you're like, I want to go short, but I'm like trapped out. I don't see a way to get in. Yeah, keeps flushing. Keeps flushing. No entries. Just keeps flushing. I want to get in, but I can't, Pandas. I'm sorry. There's just absolutely nothing here for me. No way to get in this. It's absolute trash right now. It's just keeps flushing here. I can't get in. I really want to, but I cannot get in. I got no entries. All first entries, and they're ugly. They're all ugly first entries. Right? This first entry actually fails. You lose that trade. I almost just want to go short anywhere at this point. But I'm going to sit on my pause a little bit here. I'm going to be a good little panda. Sit on my pause just a little bit here. Popping up. Decent push up. Fail second entry long. Let's get it. 2500 tick. Ooh, it's actually coming right off our trend line. Glad I switched over to this chart. Coming off our trend line. Second entry long off our trend line here. Interesting. Quite interesting. Lower high.
2500 tick trap.
No reason to think this is going to go long right now. No reason to think this can go long. Every reason to think it's going to go short. Second entry short here. I'll be interested second entry short if it's get it. Second entry short here, I'm interested. If we can get it. Last trade of the stream, second entry short here. If we can get it, we need an ABC pattern. A, B, C. One more push up. I don't think the market's going to give it to us. It's going to flush without us. Do I just get greedy and just jump in? Or be patient? Patience is the key. Patience is the key of trading. Patience is absolutely the key here. Second entry short. Outside bar reversal. It's going to be ugly, but we're going to take it anyways. Last trade of the stream. Super eager to go short here. All right, thoughts and prayers. Ooh, bad signal bar now to go short. It's not looking too pretty for me. It's not the best looking signal bar. I actually would prefer to touch the 20 EMA at this point and give me a better signal bar. I actually prefer this. Big bull bar ending on high. There is a limit on how bad of a trade, how bad of a signal bar I'm willing to take. I think we're approaching that limit soon. Strong bull bar ending on high, right? That's your signal bar. It's way too ugly to take. Way too ugly to take here. Now we're breaking this channel. Only way I'll go short now is 2,500 tick, fail second entry long. But the problem is, that is right off this trend line. The better setup actually at this point now is to wait for that trap to trigger, that trap to fail, bouncing off this trend line and going long. That's actually the better setup at this point. Now we're back in this channel here. It's a lot of things to think about, but that's the best in my opinion. No entry, right? I was waiting for it to fail second to short here. No entry though. So just sitting on my pause, waiting patiently. If this reverses all the way back up, it is what it is. So one more trade, but the market's giving us absolute zero entries here. One more trade today. Market's giving us absolute zero entries. It's a darn shame. I might just end today just with a 2K profit, which is a shame, right? Just 2K. Just 2K, that's it. More than 2K, actually. Why am I shortchanging myself? It's just a more than a 2K day. That's all it is today for me. Just a beautiful bounce. 2,500 tick coming off our trend line. This is beneath the 20 EMA, making that difficult to take, but that is beautiful. It's not the best looking trade now. I could try this. I could really try this just for a small scalp and reverse it. Small scalp. Nah. Oh man, this is tough. This is really tough for me. Too tough, too tough. Alright, I gotta try. I have to try here. It's a fail second entry long on the 2,500 tick chart. Typically a very good setup. I gotta try.
Target filled.
Alright, I'm just coming off this trend line here. And that was my scalp. That's the scalp I wanted. I'm going to reverse it with double if it bounces off of that. If it bounces off of here, reversing a double going long. That was my setup from the beginning. That's what I wanted to do. It's such a strong bear bar. This is probably making a new low now, in my opinion. It looks like it wants to make a new low. The only thing is like this trend line's in the way. And I've been burned in these situations big time, where I took the trap and I just did not consider the trend line. Ends up bouncing off the trend line very strong. And this is what I'm trying to take advantage of, the fact that I've been burned by this so many times. I want to be on the other side of this burn. I want to burn the other people. I want to burn the bears now. And I want to take the opposite of this. But it looks kind of bearish. Actually, it looks like a good trade to go short still. Hey, it is what it is. If he comes all the way back up, I'm going long for the failed trap. I've been burned by this way too many times. It's time to be on the other side of the burn. Or it's time to burn, not be burned. You know what I mean? It's time to burn, not be burned. It looks bearish. What can I say? This looks bearish to me. It looks so bearish. It looks like it wants to make a new low so easily here. Oh my goodness. To burn or to be burned is the question. Goodness gracious, what is this nonsense here? I gotta go short. I gotta go short here. It looks too bearish. It looks so incredibly bearish here. It looks bearish. I think bearish it is. I'm gonna have FOMO here, out of my mind. I'm getting FOMO out of my mind right now. I still can enter short if I want. I gotta go. I gotta enter short here. This is just too unbearable. I gotta try. If it comes back up, no longer interested. I don't know. Now we're close. Now we're getting underneath this trend line. Looking so bearish. Looking so bearish, but I'm not partaking because I'm a good little panda. Sticking to the rules. I'm a good little panda sticking to the rules. So I'm not FOMO trading here. I'm not going to go short. I'm not going to go short, pandas. I will not do it. I will not go short, even though it's such an obvious short. I will not go short. It's going to make a new low. Oh my goodness, the most obvious short of 2025. And I didn't partake in it. I did not partake. It's all good, pandas. How rude can you be? You saw a little bounce here. A little bit of bounce. A little profit taking here. Kind of traders did what I did here. Most obvious short of 2025. And I did not partake. Now we're going to take a bad trade here. Trying to go short after overextended. Already made a new low. We're going to take a bad trade here because of how tilted I am at this point. Take a bad trade here real quick. Real quick bad trade. Let's take it. Real quick bad trade. Let's try. Real quick worst trade 2025. Let's do it real quick. Bull bar. Very strong bull bar, in fact. Worst trade 2025. About to take it right now. Why am I even in this trade? I don't even know. Why am I even in this? Get me out of here. I don't like that little snap. I don't like that little snap back up, that little wiggle back up. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I was already like regretting taking that trade. The fact that it's wiggled up like that, it just scared me. So scary. I already regretted the trade, so anything that I didn't like, I'm just gonna get out. Goodness gracious, I was weak. Paper pause right there. I'm sorry. The most paper pause. It was not even paper. It's wet paper pause. The paper was wet, and my paws were made out of them. I'm glad. I got out of that trade. I mean, it was a bad trade. A really bad trade. Bad signal bar. Already made a new low. Already made a new low. I knew that was bearish. I wanted to get short so bad, but it was too hard to break the bullish bias I had. Too hard to break it, and I just hesitated way too much. Therefore, I didn't make any money. Didn't make any bamboo there. I had a great opportunity. Easiest short of 2025, I missed it. Ah. All right, one more trade. I'm like sad. I'm making money, but for some reason I'm sad. I don't know why. I'm making bamboo, but all right, one more trade. One more trade. We got this. We absolutely got this. Last trade of the stream. I don't know how many times I've said this, but last trade of the stream. Oh, baby wants a Birkin. Gotta get Mrs. Panda that Birkin. What will it take to get a Birkin here? Just one Birkin. That's all I want. Just want one Birkin. Is that too much to ask for in this life? Get the Birkin. Birkin. Okay. Fail second entry long or fail second entry short here. Do I like it? Still feels kind of bearish. Feels like we're entering a limit order market. 5 minute, I think, will decide a lot of things here. 5 minute got completely overlapping bars here. Could be a limit order market. Could just be sold right here, right? Bought here, sold here. I don't know. Why? He just needs to get it off his chest, He needs somewhere to like. I get the feeling. You just want somewhere to like publish your thoughts. And you want to do it in front of an audience. I get the feeling. I do it every day pretty much. All I know is my chat engagement is going crazy right now. I'm just telling you right now. The chat engagement is great. Thank you. 2K? It's 2.5K. Let's get it right. 2.5K. Lazy says, bro, 2K, that's crazy. No. It's 2.5K. That's crazy. We're going to try to make it 3K soon. We're trying to make it 3K here. Give me the fail second edge short. Give me something. Jeez. What is this nastiness? All right. I think I'm going to call it soon. I think I have to call it soon. Last trade of the stream. Fail second entry. Long on the 5-minute chart. If we break this high, I'm ending the stream. Otherwise, I'm taking the fail second entry long on the 5-minute chart. And we're going to make some bamboo, hopefully, get back to the bottom of the trading range. Could be the best trade of the day here, this fail second entry long. But if we break this high, no longer interested in it. It looks like we're trying to break the high pretty soon here. Yep. Looks like we're going to break it like any moment now. Strong bull bars ending on their highs. Price action looks bullish. We broke the high, right? I think I gotta end the stream. I wanted to fail second entry long here potentially, but I don't think the market's gonna give it to us. I mean, are we just in an uptrend? I just can't even tell. I can't even tell, pandas. I mean, honestly, today's been a trading range day. Like, it has been a trading range day through and through. What can I say about that? There's no doubt about that. Through and through, trading range day. But this price action is just dirty right now. You just went long. Congratulations. I think you made some bamboo. Fails like at your short here. I don't love it. I mean, we're at the top of the trading range, technically. Top of a trading range here. Could limit orders. Could be waiting here. Fails like at your short. I don't know. It's far away from any support. Feels like it's a short breakout mode. I can't fight against the trading range indicator. I cannot fight against this. Plus, you got overlapping bars here. It makes me feel like it's choppy more than breakout. Feels like a short could trigger here. Could be a nice move up. I want to see what happens here. Happens at this point. Curious. Coming off our trend line. Feels like it's a short. Could be an okay trade. Just for a quick scalp. I just don't think the momentum's that strong, you know? This many overlapping bars, I just don't think the price action is really telling us we're going to really break out here. Feels like a short does trigger here. Not much follow through. A little disappointing. Could lift off here now. Okay. Fair enough, fair play. Feels like it's short. Ends up working. Strong bull bar ending on high. Could be some follow through here. Could be always in long trading, but we're still in trading range, right? We're still beneath these pivots. These major pivots here. Created a wedge. Still beneath the pivots. Anything can happen here, in my opinion. Still kind of confused. Confusing. 5-minute limit order market just snaps down there. To be honest, confused. Looks bullish right now, but trading range day, so the bullishness can be foolishness. What's going on here? OI pattern? It just looks confused to me. I feel like the market's confused because I'm confused. But maybe not. I don't know. Lazy, how do you determine your stops? Just curious. Below the low you feel is protected, or you give it space? Yeah. I mean, I use price action. So usually the previous pivot low. I use pivots. Lots of pivots. For instance, signal bars, right? Like let's say if I go short here, if I went short here, my stop would be up here, just one tick above the pivot. One tick above. Hope that makes sense. Why? Thank you for your service. Thank you for the chat engagement. It's been great. Seriously. I need more people to do what 10 Change is doing. If everyone does what 10 Change is doing, like this would be the best. Like YouTube would be like, this is the greatest channel of all time. This engagement is insane. Like we need to let everyone know about this channel. Like I need everyone to do what 10 Change is doing. Just tell me all your thoughts. Tell me all your entries. Tell me everything you're doing. YL exactly. I mean that's right. I mean that's actually an accurate statement. Lazy. I can go on other trades, but you know they don't talk about pandas, so they suck. Absolutely. All right, last trade of the stream. If we get a fail second entry long here, you know, your panda, he's ready, locked and loaded. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it, baby. No limit, baby. Even that fail second entry long. Pandas and Rondas. I don't know how to say her name. Rhonda or is it Rhonda Rousey or Rhonda Rosie? No one knows how to say her name, really. Second entry long. Good looking signal bar, actually. Good. Nope, that's your signal bar. Good looking entry bar now. Strong bull bar anyone's high. Maybe looking for a new high. Maybe gonna test the previous week's high here. Could be an okay, right? We have expanding pattern right now, which is the worst pattern you can imagine. Last trade of the stream. Let's get it. Baby wants a Birkin. Come on, Mrs. Panda wants a Birkin here. Let's get it. Am I counter trend trading here? Bad signal bar. First break of trend. Is this the best trade to take? Is this the best trade to take? It is a setup, but I don't love it. Now it's getting choppy. You got 4 overlapping bars in a row. Doesn't actually trigger the setup. Sean Bull Brighting on high. That followed through. Still long trade. Still bullish. Get her the cheapest one. There's ones on YouTube that were made where he made one himself. Like Mr. Birkin made it himself. Or Mr. Hermes. Well, who made it? Mr. Hermes or Mr. Birkin? Or 10 Change. Did 10 Change make it? YL's cousin, maybe? Oh, someone just made, some random person just made one for his girlfriend. Made a Firkin. What's a fake Birkin called? I just call it a Firkin, but I have no idea. Firkin. Oh, that sounds really bad. That sounds too close to the real word. To the other word. Firkin. She was not impressed. Think about working so hard to make a Birkin. And then, I mean, just think about it. I mean, it's just, of course, we're above the 20 man. Can't take this. All right. Last trade of stream. Last trade of the stream. You saw it here. You heard it here first. Last trade of the stream. First time I said it today. Now we're pushing down. Now we push down. Fair enough. Lee says, what do you do when you're not trading? Nothing. I just hibernate. I just disintegrate until I reincarnate when the trading day starts. I've fallen into the trap. I've been playing a little bit of pickleball as of late, and that is what I've been doing. It's like there's no better feeling than smashing the ball in like a 60-year-old's face, like a 60-year-old grandpa's face. It's just hitting the ball as hard as you can. There's nothing more stress relieving than that. And they are slow targets. They're easy targets. You just hit them as hard as you can. It's a great feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. Pickleball is fun. It's like low skill entry, low learning curve. Obviously, like the expert levels are just insane. But Duncan Kilgore says, I'm 60. Yeah. Duncan Kilgore, it's like I will smash the ball in your face. I'm sorry. Like if I saw you in the pickleball court, I will be targeting you. That's the only way I can feel good about pickleball. Otherwise, I get crushed. It's just nonsense right now. This trading is just, this price action is just absolute nonsense. Too many overlapping bars, low volatility. It's not even worth. Why am I still trading? All right, I'm closing it. I'm ending it at 12. I'm absolutely ending this at 12. Compared to FPS. I used to play Warzone a lot, but I'm pretty much playing. If I'm playing any like multiplayer game, it's a dumb game called TFT, Team Tactics, something. Team Fight Tactics. I don't know. I don't know what it stands for. It's like a It's like a knockoff game. Not a knockoff game, but it's like a. It's a spin-off game from League of Legends. What? I bet it's like Blackpink. What happened to Rhonda? How do I play this song without getting DMCA'd? I just want to play this one line. There it is. That's all I wanted to play. My baby want a Birkin. Little shaboozy. Why else did I took that name so I couldn't have it? All right, babe. Let's get this. Last trade of the stream. We're going to end it anyways here. Oh, let's get it. Let's get the lower high. Worst trade of 2025 coming right up. It's a first entry, makes no sense. I gotta wait for at least a second entry here. I can't just take this. I need a second entry. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream at 12. Unless we get another push up to make a second entry, then I'll wait for a second entry, then I'll end it. Plans after stream. Believe it or not, I have a full-time job. I need to get back on that. And they're probably wondering why isn't Bye Bye Money doing any work? Because my baby wants a Birkin. I can't buy no Birkin with a full-time job, you know what I mean? The only way to get a Birkin is this by trading futures. That's the only way to get a Birkin here. WTF, you're making thousands doing a job. Well, I'm jobless, can't get a payout. You know, someone needs to get those payouts. Someone needs to get them. Yeah, full-time job. It's I started a full-time job. And I have a couple stipulations turning full-time trading. And it will be 1 year of profitability. 1 year of profitability. One entire year of profitability. 1 entire year's worth of salary saved up. Are my stipulations. And that's the only way I will quit my job. You got bills to pay, mortgages to pay, family to take care of. Second entry short. Like 4 overlapping bars in a row. It's a terrible trade, but we'll try anyways. It seems like a trading day, like choppy day enough where it turns to a trading range where I feel like we can go down here. Gonna get burned, looks like. Get burned or be burned. Last trade of the stream, no matter what. Regardless what happens, last trade of the stream. Get burned or be burned. Looks like I'm about to be burned here. You got like 50 overlapping bars in a row here. Second to short. Just waiting. Either I win or I lose here. It's all good. It's looking sus. Oh, really sus. Super duper sus. Got burned. All right, all good. All right, I mean, I waited like 5 bajillion years just for some second inch short, some sort of trade. Finally got one, got burned. So what's the point of trading today? All right, we'll call it a day. Pandas! Lost a little more money than I wanted, but it's all good. It's all good, Pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I mean, 2K day today. It's all good. 9:15 a.m. Eastern Time. Same time as always. Don't forget there's news tomorrow. And there's a bunch of news. 8:15 a.m. there's news. 8:30 a.m. there's news. And 10 a.m. there's news. 10 a.m. is the big one. We'll trade that on stream. I'll try to pass a couple Apex accounts on stream with you guys at 10 a.m. See if we can get it. All right, Pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. As always, I'm trading up. Bye.